then would be spent not only in the second half of the year, but also next year. This was designed to be a 2-year plan and not a 6-month plan. Now, it may turn out that the enormous loss of wealth, the depth of the recession that's occurred, requires us to reevaluate and see what else we can do in combination with the stabilizing...
Possibly second stimulus.
Well, you know, there are a whole range of things, Anderson, that we've done. The banks have stabilized much more quickly than we had anticipated. They're not all the way to where we'd like them to be, but we've seen significant progress.
Do you still see glimmers of hope?
Well, if you look at both the financial sectors, the ability of businesses to get loans, the drop-off of volatility that's taken place, the general trajectory is in the right direction.
After our sit-down interview, the President and I had a chance to tour the castle together. Do you think what happened here still has resonance in America? That the slave experience still is something that should be talked about and should be remembered and should be present in everyday life?
Well, you know, I think that the experience of slavery is like the experience of the Holocaust. I think it's one of those things you don't forget about. I think it's important that the way we think about it and the way it's taught is not one in which there's simply a victim and a victimizer, and that's the end of the story. I think the way it has to be thought about, the reason it's relevant is because whether it's what's happening in Darfur or what's happening in the Congo or what's happening in too many places around the world, you know, the capacity for cruelty still exists.
I also talked to the President about the personal impact of being in Africa with his wife and kids. We'll have that tonight on 360.